At 54, Alison Krauss stunned fans and the music world when she revealed the deeply personal and troubling reasons behind her divorce, offering a rare and candid glimpse into a side of her life that had long been private, showing that even the most celebrated musicians face emotional struggles, relationship hardships, and personal challenges that remain hidden from public view. Krauss, widely acclaimed for her angelic voice, Grammy-winning performances, and collaborations that have reshaped country and bluegrass music, disclosed that her marriage, once perceived as a fairy-tale union, had quietly deteriorated due to a combination of personal incompatibility, miscommunication, and deeper issues that went beyond ordinary marital conflicts, leaving her emotionally exhausted and forced to make difficult decisions for her own well-being. She explained that while outward appearances suggested stability and happiness, behind closed doors there were unresolved tensions, differing priorities, and emotional struggles that neither partner had fully addressed, which over time created a growing distance that could no longer be bridged. According to Krauss, the situation was exacerbated by the intense pressures of her career, which demanded constant touring, recording, and public appearances, leaving little space for personal connection, intimacy, or emotional repair, and creating a strain that made the marriage increasingly unsustainable. The artist admitted that part of the divorce stemmed from recognizing fundamental differences in values, goals, and emotional needs, acknowledging that love alone was not enough to sustain a relationship when communication and mutual understanding had broken down, highlighting the painful reality that even seemingly perfect relationships can hide complex struggles. She described the emotional toll of living in a marriage that no longer provided support or growth, and how the decision to end it, though agonizing, was necessary to preserve her mental health, personal identity, and creative freedom, revealing the courage required to walk away from a life that had become toxic despite its initial promise. Krauss also touched on the societal pressures and public scrutiny faced by celebrities, noting that the expectation to maintain a flawless personal image while navigating private crises often compounds the pain of difficult decisions, making divorce even more emotionally fraught when the eyes of fans and media are constantly watching. Her revelation shocked many, as it contradicted the public perception of a harmonious and glamorous union, and offered an important lesson in understanding that external appearances rarely reflect the true complexity of personal relationships. Fans and observers were particularly struck by her honesty in discussing the emotional impact, admitting feelings of grief, disappointment, and even guilt, while emphasizing the necessity of prioritizing one's own well-being over societal expectations or personal pride. By sharing the reasons behind her divorce, Alison Krauss humanized herself, reminding the public that even iconic artists must navigate heartbreak, difficult choices, and personal challenges that cannot be resolved by fame, talent, or public adoration alone. The disclosure also underscored the universal reality that relationships are inherently complex, and that recognizing when a partnership is no longer healthy requires courage, self-awareness, and the willingness to face uncomfortable truths. In recounting her experiences, Krauss offered insights into resilience, self-preservation, and the delicate balance between love and personal growth, showing that ending a marriage, while painful, can also be an act of empowerment and a step toward a healthier, more authentic life. The revelation resonated widely, as fans empathized with the emotional honesty and the struggles behind the headlines, realizing that Krauss' life, like anyone else's, is filled with both triumphs and heartbreaks, and that even those who seem to have perfect lives face difficult decisions and challenging moments that shape their personal and professional journeys. By telling her story, Alison Krauss not only addressed rumors and speculation but also offered a powerful message about personal boundaries, mental health, and the courage it takes to leave a situation that no longer serves growth or happiness, reminding audiences that prioritizing oneself is not selfish, but necessary for true fulfillment. Her candid account of why she divorced him, and the bad circumstances surrounding it, paints a vivid, human picture of resilience, heartbreak, and the personal cost of pursuing a life that aligns with one's own values, making it one of the most compelling and emotional revelations of her career.